Oh, hello. Dirt bike, welcome. Beautiful weather today in Tokyo, Japan. Sun is shining. I think it's only 9 degrees Celsius. Feels beautiful to be outside. Amazingly blue skies. Snow on Mount Fuji. Down here, pure paradise. Getting closer and closer to spring. No leaves on any tree anymore. Look at that. Those trees got pruned over there. And what is this here? No graffiti. Police patrols are being increased. Oh, somebody painted the tree. Somebody painted the tree. Why? Oh. New Year's party, probably. Drunk people. It's like barely visible on the tree. Oh no, yeah. Who would have done it in a random park like this? And here they are cutting this bamboo grass. Pruning. Over there is a cherry tree. Julianes, y buenas tardes. How are you doing? I'm glad you are okay. What a crazy thing that could happen in Venezuela. I hope you'll be okay. By the way, I was a little shy to say this. Yeah? Oh, it's a little bird here. Fast. But may I be moderator of your channel? Sure you can. How do I do this? There you go, now you are. I'm doing just fine. Hopefully things will be better. Thanks for mentioning. Oh, okay. I am living on my Christmas desserts, Julianis. And you know, Gordito Club is calling every day, twice a day. But I am still thin. So maybe I'm lucky. Yeah, weeks is okay. I am working and it's a little bit lazy, you know, because after the Christmas holidays you have to get back to work and it takes a few days to get used to it. What do we have here? Ice cream in the winter under the sunny sun. Look at that. 17 ice cream. Vanilla. Flavorful green tea. Cookie and cream. Fragrant strawberry. Raisin butter crunch. Tiramisu with ganache. Blueberry cheesecake. It's almost like those Kit Kats. Every month or a few months there are new Kit Kats in the just, you know, so nice. I almost lived without any lunch through my holidays, and I still have, I think, 4 liters, maybe more. No, 4 liters left of that dessert and one big bowl of makówka. My goodness. And you know, I was kind of checking with the people in my part of Poland, and you know, just double checking that they're really eating it, because I never asked my friends, right? And I did check with my friend, and yeah, they have the same thing. Because not all the parts eat the same dishes, right? Different parts have different soups and desserts. Yeah. How is your work going? Is your work okay? And I've also cooked the bigos, which is the hunter's stew, made of sour cabbage with various kinds of meat. Very tasty. Pork, beef, chicken, bacon, sausages, everything is in it. Even 250 milliliters of red wine. For, you know, the flavor, of course. So far so good. We are in busy season as I work in something related to taxes. So from January to March, just back and forth. Whoa! Work keeps you busy. Well, that's good. You were always had a good skill with math, right? You wanted to be an astronaut. That's really, really good. Here in Japan, the fiscal year ends in April. So that's where the taxes are due, I think. At least I work remote, so I don't have to go outside in danger. Oh my gosh, it's so scary. My gosh. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Keep safe there, you know. I hope you can get grocery shopping or something without any incidents. Uh, it like reminds me of Poland, you know, like a long time ago when the communist government fell. That was scary. And just in the communist government, everything was poor, no freedom. But when the communist government fell, finally, we went to Canada. Canada finally said, yes, you can come. And we left everything in Poland. So, yeah, I cannot imagine living paradise Venezuela. My goodness, you have such a nice ocean and jungle and interesting plants. It's like paradise. How much is taxes in Japan? I never checked. A lot, I think. A lot. I can tell you, wait a minute. Okay, tax, like consumption tax, I think it's 10% now, if not 8. It used to be 0, but then it increased to 3, then it was 4, and I think later 8, and then 10. So I think it's 10 now. Literally, if you go out, they will go through your phone and see if you have anything promising. Oh my gosh, that's scary. That's so scary. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Just like, you know, communist country a long time ago, but there were no phones. But you know, they would check your car and camera and you know, cannot do anything. I remember once there was martial law where you had to be home by 7 or 6 p.m. and if you didn't, you would go to jail. And there were tanks outside and then military. Oh. Sometimes, you know, the people wanted like better wages, right? So strike was illegal. So when the like coal mine would go on strike, this military would come and shoot all these workers outside. So scary, my goodness. We'll go through it. I pray for you. I pray for you. You were just outside, right? In where did you go? Europe, Amsterdam, or somewhere? And now you cannot do anything. My gosh. Someday, when you can, you should come to Japan. Gordito Club doesn't matter here. Everything is tasty. Yeah. Man, communism was so bad in Poland. Everybody had to, you know, go and had these. Which is the May the 1st was the parade day. Everybody had to, you know, love Stalin and Lenin, and you had to support your school with the red banner, and if you refused to go, school would give you bad marks and fail you. What's that sound? Ambulance. Someone is dying, maybe. Who knows? Yeah, that was ambulance. There's a hospital over there. There's a hospital over there, and every few minutes ambulances come and go. The ambulances are free in Japan, and if you call it, they will just come and take you to the most convenient hospital, which is really nice because in Canada you have to pay so much money. It's tons of money. You never call ambulance. Here it's like a taxi. You're back. Welcome, welcome. Look at this grass here. It's always green. It just doesn't want to go dormant. This is like the best part of the park where you think it's still summer. Maybe it's some kind of a grass species that likes cold climates. Doesn't that look nice? All the trees are leafless. Meanwhile, an ambulance in USA can be like 20,000 a ride. Hey rats, welcome. 20,000? You must be kidding. $2,200? I don't know. No, yeah, I know. I get your joke. I get your joke. Man, that's crazy. Everybody is like, frowning. UN said today that this was illegal. So lots of other countries also think. Oh, they're doing some construction here. It says Ashimoto go chūi kudasai. Watch your feet. What are they fixing here? Oh, there's a pipe going down here. Maybe they are. Oh, it's a water pipe. Interesting. Interesting way of bringing water from somewhere over there to here on the bridge. Oh, so beautiful. I wonder if there's gonna be Mount Fuji visible over there. Watch your feet again. Watch your feet. Yes, yes. Man, I wonder if you even get the news. Maybe they censor your news too. Like in Poland, it was always censored. We had to have special radio, shortwave radios, and listen to the Radio Free Europe broadcasting from far away. How many C's is it called? It's 9. It's 9. Morning was 4 or 3. Yesterday was 13. So it's a typical winter. Wow, it's a river flowing here. Beautiful view. New update. I found and trapped the rat that ate and opened my brand new. Wow! That's so cool. That's so cool. How did you manage that? Oh my gosh. Rats are really cool. I always wanted one like for a pet. Perfect. Yeah, it's chilly enough, but not. The morning is kind of miserable with almost freezing, but not really. Look at these heat pumps. This is cool invention, It's a heat pump that takes the warm air from the 9 degrees here and moves that heat indoors, so that you just moving the temperature, the heat. You're not generating it. So it saves you some money. These things are really good up to 0 degrees Celsius, and I heard when it's super cold they don't work as well. First time I ever see that. Yeah. Do you have you have air conditioning in Venezuela, maybe. In Japan, they also use heat pumps. Do the reverse. You suck the air, the hot air from the inside, and move that heat to the outside when it's like 35 degrees Celsius, and your inside becomes cool. Oh, bon voyage. This guy is flying to different islands. We do have AC and condenser, but it's backwards. You take the water from the air and you make it outward. Interesting. Oh, it's maybe some kind of water-based cooling. I've seen these kind of coolers in Japan. It somehow uses the evaporation of water to cool. They are not, of course, as amazing as the other air conditioning, but they still work, and I think it's the cost is less. Yeah, in Venezuela you have to have some amazing air conditioning. I think it's always hot. I cannot imagine. I wonder if you guys get also very hot weather. Here it comes to the point that it's so hot, there's no way you can walk maybe 40 minutes outside. You will be so exhausted. It's just 2 months of summer are unlivable outside. Be right back. Be right back. Okay, no problem. Ooh. What happened here? Refurbished, freshly painted. They repainted the benches. Ooh. Here is the sponsor. This bench is still old paint. Sponsor. I guess if you pay money, they put your name on the bench and a message. Here is not that crazy, but 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. are deadly hours to work. Yeah, same here in the summer. Same here. Like really terrible. Laser sun, humid. But the worst is if a typhoon approaches and it gets really hot, like humid, like sauna, super humid, then you have to turn on like the air conditioning, and the air conditioner is a heat pump anyway. There's also a mode in it to condense to suck the moisture. Dehumidifier is built into that machine, so you can actually suck up the extra moisture from your place. Like everything turns to mold. There's no way to stop it. I wonder if there is any secret in Venezuela how to stop mold from growing. Maybe it's not so humid there. Here it's just crazy, like sauna. But once the typhoon passes, it's less humid. But then sometimes these days it's like global warming and it becomes really unpleasantly dry and hot, which you can survive outside, but it's really like easy to get heat stroke. Dehumidifier, the opposite. Dehumidifier. If you put humidifier, your mold you will seriously grow like a huge mushroom on top of the tatami mat. Or your sandals. Many mushrooms. I once tried growing the shiitake mushrooms. I bought this log of wood at the market, and I bought the fungus, and you drill holes and put that fungus into that wood, and then you pour water You cover it with some bag, keep it in darkness, and wow, mushrooms grow like crazy on it. They actually eat that wood completely at some point. Look at this. Cherry trees here. Cherry trees. You can create a living nuclear mold. It's already in everybody's house. The one that glows, there is even one that glows in the dark, but I think that's a moss. I've seen it somewhere close to a volcano. They were saying, yeah, this is the moss that glows in dark. This is a cherry tree that blooms in the winter, in November, October, I think. So now it's almost finished. It's got these tiny flowers, no leaves. Look at that. Cherries. I was actually looking into a Lego set. Oh, that one, the flower kind. Yeah, it's so nice looking. I've seen different flowers. I didn't see cherry though. Maybe I did. But you can put together different flowers. I swear, if something gets on my mind like that, I might end up doing that and collecting them. It's a fun thing. I always liked playing with Lego, but I never had Lego in communist country. They were just knockoffs. And here you can buy all of them, but the thing is, if you buy, they're really expensive, right? If you buy them, you assemble, whatever you're building, like a castle or a flower, then you just leave it like that, and like you have no fun anymore. But the real fun is if you have so many random Legos, you could put something by yourself together, some spaceship or some different flower. But this means mixing different sets of Lego. So this means if you want to put that flower back again, you will never be able to find the pieces, because you have millions of them. Whoa, Mount Fuji is visible today. Wow, we are lucky. Let's go to the between the two poles, and we'll zoom in on Mount Fuji now. Look at this. Wow, you guys see it? That's a huge mountain. Minus 20 degrees Celsius up there. Caldera is beautiful, hitting the third power line. Oh, absolutely climbable. Lego frame of Mount Fuji. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I would definitely do that one. Oh, look how icy that is. I've been there 4 times. It's just so hard to climb. Let's see if we can get the different exposure. So I'm already on the lower one. Ah, that's why I can see it. Okay, dog. Oh, that's why my scope was so dark. Okay. You can see like the shadows from the ice. It's all white around. No one climbs there in the winter. Only crazy people. Last year, so many people died there. And they were all pros. They just froze or fell. I think one guy fell inside the crater and the other guy fell somewhere else. But it looks beautiful. Okay, zoom out. Reset the brightness. Now it's better. Now we can see things. Oh my gosh, I forgot, when I was doing the sunrise, I had the exposure decreased so I can see the red sun rising. Very harsh, very harsh. I mean, it's harsh when it's not when it's not snowy. So like with the snow, it's really scary. If you ever go with the snow on any mountain, it is like everything becomes like 10 times more scarier than it is. And of course, snow sticks to your shoes and those, those spikes in your shoes. You move very slowly. Yeah. But the view from the top, oh my gosh, beautiful sunrise, beautiful bottom clouds. You're like above the clouds, it's like flying in an airplane. And it's only 4 degrees Celsius in the summer. So imagine now, I think minus 20 something, maybe minus 23. And the winds are ferocious. There's no way you can set a tent or anything. There's no place. It's all like a slope. If you fall, anything that falls, it will go down forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. There's no way to stop falling. I've actually been thinking to maybe go to Canaima Angel Falls here in Venezuela. It's a costly trip around. Wow, yeah, it's a 3-4 day trip. Wow, and it's fully guided with stay. Wow, I can just imagine like once you get to the falls, it is like paradise. You don't want to go home probably. I've been going, in those mountains in front of Mount Fuji. There are 90-meter falls in the mountains, but to get there, it was so scary. It was like, imagine there was a log of wood like this over a ravine, like a canyon, and the end was over there, and there were tied lines here. But they were like, dangling, and you're supposed to stand on this, hold the line and move along. That was just, my gosh, I was going so slow, but the slower you go, the more scary it is. And then I had to descend into the canyon and use like other lines, ropes. And then once you are in the canyon, everything was destroyed from landslides. So there was no trail anymore left. And I had to figure out where to cross a river so I don't get into the icy water. And I had to cross here and there because, once you walk on the side and you hit like a huge rock, there's no place to pass. There's just water flowing. So you have to go back and find a way to pass. But eventually I got to the falls and they were all hidden. And they were so high, like, wow. I was thinking, where is this, waterfall? I can never find it. And there was the only person there. There was no one there. I got lost for like 1 hour, went to the wrong turn. And I started to climb a mountain to do the shortcut into the falls, but I got lost. And I sliced my finger, I was bleeding. It was crazy. Unfortunately, there were no bears. My gosh, like there was like no fauna, no bears, no civilization. There's not even a trail to pass through, no roads, just pure wilderness. But there was something guided. It must be so nice. That's it. You can pay it, but then you need to face the consequences. Yes. I heard, some people, my friends, went to climb Kilimanjaro, and they said, it took a week, 2 weeks, I think, or something. So after a few days, they stopped caring, for their dirty face or hair or anything. You just keep on walking. But also you have to consider the lack of oxygen, right? If you're on Mount Fuji, it's so deceiving because the distances get really, really like parabolically, close at the top because the volcano is like this. So here is like a tiny distance, but you have no power to move your legs due to the lack of oxygen, and it's slow. It's like you take one little step like this, and then you take like this, and you barely have like power to stand. You must feel like Christopher Columbus. Something like that, It was crazy. And I hit a geocache there. And by the falls in a little cave. And I think a few months later, someone else went there and found a geocache. And after that, no one went there. So I don't know. It's very, middle of nowhere to go. But it's on the list of 100 famous Japanese waterfalls. So I guess I scored the visit. Yeah. Venezuela has probably millions of waterfalls like that, and all beautiful paradise waterfalls. Oh, I can just imagine. Anyway, I gotta get going. Thanks for joining, and hope you're gonna be okay and safe. Keep safe there. So take care. I'm leaving you to the blue skies. You get some vacation to Okinawa. I've been there a few times, but it's so tiny. There's nothing there really, Okinawa is also beautiful, but typhoons come there very often. Only now it's cheaper to fly there, and in the summer it's season of typhoons. Lottery of having a vacation with rain only and flying back, or maybe nice weather and scorching heat. Take care. Bye bye.